Tibesi say Kasei, E blocks are every in Ghana in 60. Good.
For 12 years. I got 12 years.
60. What manifesto promise we know? Was it 200? One can say 199.
And even 29.
This was say 199 kra.
Kofi.
Because that wasn't the promise. He was emphatic here 1 year. Be our car, you be free bibiase and all. But when the Messi say, and every manifesto spans 4 years. Obedru ye no, ono asan ka kire say wa chiche ma fi obesi 50. Till 2014, 2013 first year wanye bi. 2014 o kate sword ewe kumfi. Professor Mills Krum. Ena ya
na no kro wie.
Ena de owie. But all kono na Kwame Alobi ena ye headmaster. Nti
and is Kwame Alobi.
Yes. 29 owie. Ofeli ho. What the 29 of a 200 now, a 14.5%. The major campaign promise no, or deliver 14.5%. Now the Danko Kufuado. Major campaign promise and Ghana and EBN a free SHS would deliver 100%. On a major way. Good. And ne Yaba say, Yakoko election bill. Well, lose to 2016. Why do you suddenly change your principle? Has John Mahama now realized, say,
education and
free SHS will not destroy our education? Because, say, me will GDS free SHS best say young woman under no circumstance, and I may change my principle. I'm a young woman say, but, and now I can say. President Mahama say obet to free SHS.
And you manasa.
Na say onimu ni ono pe. 2. Or say over 2 billion. This was in 2019. Now fairly implement free SHS no. Ne 2 years I be call third academic year. Tina nkwada no numbers no enduru 1 million kra. Ye be 840 ba na ye koyenim. 2 billion. Or see want to mean for 2 billion Shanguma Fianquam and the free SHS. And now ye can say, and yet 2 billion view, a 3 billion Ghana cedis a year because of numbers. Numbers, no, it's 1.4 million from 840,000. I bet also at 1.4 million. So, will he now use the 3 billion? A question is a Ghana for you beside you. You be suddenly the Obeka say, Annie. And so now on count. Till you used to 3 billion, say, you know, excluding private schools. But he is saying so, Bedura.
Or the private schools,
or private school back on there say every 3 billion. Yeah, as MPP, they say, air conanim no 10 BI be increasing. By Uncle your mama principles. I will not use 2 billion. I say I try 2 billion do 3. Would it be back home? But on him, I had no money dangerous Magana Wofua SSA year because he has made a statement say, and you'll be an essay about Tiamano.
Wow, was country.
Why in the Wuska Ghana? Your mama, my criteria no. Or perceive to Abamanu ye. Now, Mima Kotua Bamanu ya, or Becca Jam say, we are teacher, and we are managing my knee, 2 better to your school fees, why you were free. We are nursing, we are management, wait me to your school fees to my you were free. We are a Greek extension officer because Ghana any measurement any why the whisker why the niska. To another dear when in trim in his at the back of his mind, you know, when him why no be do obey you free. But what is that principle? You are promising free no academic fee policy.
I invest.
Won't try and say why no be to yana why no ni bi.
What kind of try?
Nti akwada now for betimi atua secondary school no. I don't want to mean to just academic fee. Because Ghana school fees in a term, every academic fees. So. KUST academic fee of 490 Ghana cedis for almost all the faculties. But I could pay 390 and medical school for
5 something.
It was true. Basically, averagely,
they have said in 500.
Parent when yes ka entia secondary school fees
amane bano
entimi ntua over 40 million money ba university for entrance because we academic fee no free ma na ye beka no ebro 4,000 Ghana cedis. Where is the principle? 2, what say now per se Ghana for bebre etumi ko teacher training, nursing training. Nti wo yi allowance na free ho because allowance na esi yen kwan.
Ema yen fadodo.
Ba wo ko no. Na nkwada e wo teacher training say wo Ghana 46 ni na no. Na ye 44,000.
Teacher and nursing na.
That be teacher for nko the 46 colleges of education in Ghana. President Mahama Efri aban mu hand over ama na nado 2016 no.
44,000.
Na ni pay wo mu no ye 44,000. Ba sa amre no. Na watwa allowance him because o pese nipa no basoro ti na watimi afa ama na bedru 44,000 ndi wo justification no na nadu be na ehu se ntoro na odi kire yen because na nadu aban na restore allowance ba ye ka say teacher trainees ye 69,000
after so man tria allowance mom
wa hunu it is say your mama say 44,000 ti watwa allowance na nkwara na do 69,000 no why silent to allowance ho a wa wo fo awutie no then na wo yemu ye because otwa allowance mi se nkwara no adoso say die ba akosoro bebiri enti wontimi ntua 44,000
say do 60 no be no
adu 69,000 wo ye school ni wo ye babunu wo secondary school wo bepe teacher training no be akwa enjoy allowance. Doesn't your mama seem dangerous to you? The same thing for nursing training allowance. Uchem say wo ma numbers akosoro. Na do be nkora na wo school mu na akosoro say wo de no bebre. He. O make a statement me say. Na do ay over ambitious. Say o say obesi hospital or every district agenda 111. Now, not every district needs a district hospital. We all can usunyani. Not every district needs a district hospital. Now do they say, man sini biya se onya pomidina suye. Se okwa mano ne babia batumpona. One, and yet district hospital ni here omo. Eye lane. Kwan we nyina fie woso eye bia 20. They assign a medical officer. On the first point of call. If you be a problem wa pomdene ho na mo friend no first. No bedru na bro ne so a wa refer to the nearest hospital. Ye nru ho. Ye de ye say yes ya pomdene so ye no ama mansini. Do mama se oni gidie wom enye papa nyansa nim okaka wo voter region. Enai wa hu say no nim say agenda 111 no enye yie. Ye ntumi. Afeni on number bia hu say ye penti ya aboso aye plaster. So let me change my principle. Or say me ba, mama me kwanya. Beto agenda 111 ni nyina so. No, you don't have a principle as a leader. Enra, they pushed Trump on abortion several times. Yes or no answer. I say no. A state issue. The American states nan deal with it. And a federal issue. But your mama and Kofi sana no. Because who say nipa no pe we pe wa alcohol.
Otuka so on kwa de buy.
Na men ka se michiro oba amoma bono is Kentampo South o se nanado e de Ghana ban sika e na akoto machines drip machines no na ebedru ye no MPP PCC de omo posters abobo ho na enye omo bottom sika enye nanado bottom sika enye ba omia bottom sika enti NDC fo nko wa why a statesman o former president omo nko wa why obi poster. He has forgotten say RLG laptops. Nani already any poster. A picture ya design ya ka ho wire enye.
And if you obuti ni crowd.
What so computer no festa. Mfoni e di kan buy a John Mama picture. Anya bia sabio. Any bottoms kana. E-block 29 NDC we ya ansa na omoko. There is not a single one omu bia na jo mama picture kese mo ho. E-block. Mama opa chere Ghana for so the bottom scan here
signboard and a billboard na bo ho no kra no de ne picture to so ma twere ho Muhammad's e-blog
me say until na make sure say you discuss the principles of leaders ma baba bia no so hu na it is a would the aban sika echo share laptops now ma be design wo picture shem ye ya sign the picture e wo mu say yes a wo picture na e bakane wa hunu say enyo bottom ska obi poster keke eda ho ansuo kra to a etumi why no won't you say you don't have a principle as a leader and me timi follow sa nipa no because do be kwa ma wan ha wo betra ba bi akasa chira behwe na ogina ba bi asesa na no ama why third person because now your mama and this is first person sin bebre are useless because some be your maka ne ba bi agina so a okoduru ba bi an wa asesa ne ho ajinkwa enne ye kase kani mampani John Dramani Mahama see a ma kwan ma oba wo de ye ska e bet Ghana Health Trust na e be friend Mahama Care. This is the abridged form of their manifesto.
Our manifesto.
Abridged manifesto.
2024 then.
Ni why in anu yi. That is so mu main manifesto no ntimi ma abonten.
Asa.
Yen ko page 23.
Wakasa asem na wakai no.
Heading no to further ease hardships we will introduce various social interventions to alleviate the current economic hardships and protect the vulnerable. This will include the Ghana Medical Care Trust, Mahama case.
We may one of them.
What kind I read it? Onami nyina waka.
Na I know the Ghana is cannot be. And I
That is the former president. For you. Nia wunya ma
oye inconsistent na.
Ye ma Wontumi. Only principle nya so inconsistent. Inconsistency de kura de say nka bia obekọ kakra no ba ono no de ne say onkwa o on sign manachi. I do not believe in free SHS. E be say o ma no masua gina ho.
Impossibility.
Chuna won say Ghana for e the free SHS as also free SHS dey pa yi na be boa. No, you cannot be a good leader. Right? Nelson Mandela can't be. Or see nipa biara or change nano depending on nipa on need in common what mean you can do for papa. Any man who changes his principles depending on whom he's dealing with cannot be a good leader. Nelson Mandela statement, no. And that is why John Mahama failed. Only principle.
Mahama case.
Me say, Mahama nyamayo. Adia was say Akufo-Addo pieces aye. Na be de poster abobo drip machine hunti yanko wa wa na nye be scan be de toye no. Ono adia wo dwene say onya kwan da achi bi obeye no de nidi atoso dada.
Anenye yi no.
Yenye yo, odnidi atoso in advance.
Mahama.
Huh?
Enti wo me ko bo atwede o ayi no, krache no. O me bo atwede o drip ho o krache no. So o ma hu manifesto no say Mahama say or the bibi be friend Mahama case na.
And this for 100. O mo read the manifesto no 5.
Ah, David.
I'm telling you.
Ah.
That be am catch us. Be dey say can say me no credit how am fa nya be.
That's what
part. Okay, see present question this communicators na kasa say road was say wo we be. We ya kasa wo bi.
I'm parking Kayana.
Hey. Me say you may have your belief. You may have one kasa near wujidi. Don't impose it on Ghanaians if it's not good.
So open to me.
I mean, can't say Mitro. Dr. Baumia, Achuru book. Former President Mahama, Achuru book. They all want to be the leaders. Fortunately, they are all nordness. Bibia. But Bibia di near one nim, near one GD, near one Muslim Hunu, and Eba Ghana. Good. Well, me actually any book in 2010. You lose 2008, you know. Not true book 2010.
The title.
Transforming African economies. No. And I say Africa. Be koye ni man. Ya Ghana nko an o. See ebe to me a catch up with the developed world. Yen drift na yen call digitalization.
And about me.
2010, 14 years ago. na ba omi atworo sa ade no
to about 283 now MPP
ye 2 year no okochira ade then as visiting scholar who is a professor associate professor then as professor no trust abuku no owie na obese call Zimbabwe
my first credita
that be
me say na me say me call go free on maba
ti ba omi ade no ne say SSA bibi man called digitalization nti ne obeye mampani abedi akire onye mampani o now hwe ye manifesto 2016 ame won ha digitalization ya nhede ampushi ho ani sani ono ade ne nimde owo mu asisa manne more or less abet say abamwe kura digitalization abedi kan a obia anije ho kani mampanyini nso so
my
first coup d'etat page 154
osesen
ose
preach on
oya brantie no na onye scar
go disco
or spending no aimlessly na ne na otade ye pa ne se odi ko disco na ono de akura no na ope disco saa se babre so no na Kofi wo Ghana ntina ebo 8 soja for we se obi ana ntina disco bie 3 awia 3 na bapon anwumre 8 ezeze 8 no bo eze 8 mo no obi afri ho nti ebo 3 bia oko disco ansa na wabeda tio Kofi wo ho ti disco na ye na nadwo no ese aba awia 3
to 7:30
to 7:30 ese 8 dia na obi ada but every day wako aimlessly woni butai bia onyeska wo se no kwa ono ana atwero onya bia ne hye no page 154 enu ntina ne manifesto committee Professor Boafo matena simfie 9 on Professor Boafo na nanum ton o si elusu election ne manifesto committee start adwuma but start adwuma nyina be ye ba de anim difo 24 sembi anim na ko fa 24 by okay
I'm saying na ani omo
24 hours mo de bada be this year na ba
da bi o I'm saying na ani o agenda wan fa nka ho
wo de ma me kan ya me kan no ba hunu ne ya me kan o da de 24 ba ba force ba tenase anim difo ahyehye bibia for 24 no ho ama 24-hour economy of John Dramani Mahama or promise here no there is nowhere disco room there is nowhere night clubs room ne reset ni page 32 manifesto committee no etro ne bebe nim se bebe yo
24-hour economy no
24-hour economy no
okay
na bedi ma John Mahama say ko ready
okwa insert bi
for no gidi say we are no ko disco
to be shame
ti say ba no the disco shame no the night club shame but in the manifesto there is no night club there is no disco
key
sectors of the 24-hour economy policy. The 24-hour economy will focus on selected public institutions with significant customer traffic, such as ports and harbors, customs, the passport office, the DVLA, and others. It will also focus primarily, but not exclusively, on agro-processing, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, construction, financial services, extractive industries, sanitation and waste management, hospitality industry, retail centers, transportation services, health services, security services. When our manifesto, discotheque and nightclub on an edition. Your manifesto committee, no. Professor to catch the massa. What to me for Saturday with me, Professor Boafo. Me draw manifesto, me banko shame say be 24 hours nightclub. Imagine ho.
Anani je wona fasa.
But ono ye babunu no. This one work. Minim so ati na me kire ya.
She say
ba umia ye babunu no. Osua computer. Osua niama hihye. Ti ba umia se obema ne abafu computer magana niama ye nyina ye mre. Your mama no to on computer no ohuna de kuro. Amanfo osua computer no no na ayi disco. Awia 3, awia 4, awia 5, anwumre 6, 7 what this go bro. So I say, onu nyame o, onu ni book no, wa wo bibia no be page 154. Near ya wo hopa where da ye painful no say no onye ska or spending aimlessly.
Onwe ho no say no.
So now,
yeah Dave, back am ya di bi ma ho. Boss ebo tornado asem na yenti yeti tornado tornado akasim bi pa na asem na tornado kan na see.
We are supposed to be social democrats, for God's sake. And what do social democrats do? They consider policies and programs that inure to the benefit of the wider and larger majority of the population, rather than contribute to what is happening. Elections being a ritual for the circulation of elites. I stopped attending NDC congresses as far back as 2000 because our congresses never extended to the discussion of policies and programs. It was only for elections. Elections of party officials and flag bearer who and Raznormatas and
NDC call Congress and you know the papa beer be more to Ponda.
Debbie
Do a jaco.
Aye.
So you see,
I am this new.
NDC your mama no
Debbie.
Where mu yabo mu ministers no. Na your mama call Rollins if you are onya konwa ntraso.
Debbie.
Toniedu is among the first batch of ministers Rollins worked with. Deputy Defense Minister.
Aye.
The already
we jam Congress ko.
Only Rollins or no part say Rollins free power no. Adwene bi ene NDC mbi. No jaye. But unim, did I make us say this 2024 elections? Ghana for yenya botre maye ho. Na yenti obia. Yenhwe obia niwe, yenhwe obia suban. We said Dr. Baumia launch MPP manifesto. Or even no make it 7 February statement.
72 points, 70 points. No?
Every platform obejina so no. One of the points 2 or 3 or 5 or 5 is plenty. But she said it developed into a full booklet manifesto. Free say a manifesto babontin. Dr. Baumia jina platform biya so say okasa say him for anim, say asofo anim, say party mabuna anim. Obey near efa mo ho. No any more di ho nkomo. Of NDC manifesto a. Any babia say easy. Any ebe wi abam. But former president jina platform so a obekire ni manifesto mu no yisi no twa mo
don't be called demonstration ti
he azungwa yen call the second yen free principle no me catch you say your mama the president pen na o make promises to this country 280
a Tamara president nana.
Oba pre-president.
2012.
2012. President Mama made 280 promises.
And so why say Odebia Obo Akufo-Addo to say or make promises akese.
Yeah, you mean na book ni. And yeah, promise won't be I'll do this, I'll complete this, I'll initiate this. 280. One, sir, 280. We are making my soft copy. We are making my spread it. Oh, check here. The ordinance Sakaye
218.
77. 203 1 year. What the percentage are 27.5%. They are running, they are 28%. To make a huge booklet, say manifesto. Now they beto Ghana for any year, GD to Abama. Now could deliver more or how much more do no more shit. But on Mr. Professor Nana Joe Pokwa, my so UCC. Now we try 49 crowd failing. So to get 28, a complete failure.
Why
we are at him? And the air challenge you almost say. Yes, you see 2016 and 2020 manifestos are there. 2016 deliver 83%. 2020 deliver 80% so far. They should come and challenge us. We said Dr. Baumia meeting the press. And this in Libya out. That is the day we brought this out. Dr. Baumia can make it statement. Ni ya to ho.
About
why?
Mama about.
Say.
Asiba mwa bekaza sarubi oroso. And I want it.
Asema okani mu no. Se okasa rororo ne se okasa slow no. and yi question biano. Question yi ano ne say all kasa slow no. What's what jina but all kasa ta to machine gun. But obe jina ho no de all kasa boko no or the ba to dwa se ne be obetini yi. So we make it 280 promises. We deliver mu 77. 28%. Keri na be challenge say Dabi. Me so mama me nkwara na transi aye mo de anu nyina. Wo so mo deliver say. That is where intellectual discourse.
Oh boys ya do me ye mahama ne kra.
Eko.
Boys ya do me mahama ne yo.
Me say intellectual discourse. Say ne ye no ne say. Me ye baako. When you went to man to me anye mienu anka ho. Na wa be kire say man to me anye bi fi say we ntira. And a friend intellectual discourse. Obi dia be gina ho aka kire o say wo gina Ghana fo anim hye yembo. Ahanu adu wotwe. Uye mu adu osonson. Di osonson no kura anya nyina na ye. Ye wie na me say come back. Ne obo say me de pen afa ho bia wanye. But we gave it to them. Do we say baby e green bia no and ye de mo say delivered. But na me ma back 15. Offer ne manifesto we are 15. Review the capitation grant periodically to keep pace with cost levels. Ye trust say delivered.
No, 4
years of the mama capitation grant 1 peso akranka ho. But he wrote to us Ghanaians, say he would review it periodically. Say niyama boy kosoro no, ene no befa. No wonder say natural kwa short. Because the President Musi in 2010 no, ene na anado beto so. President Kofi free power. Na capitation grant here 30,000 na 3 cities. 2010 Professor Musi increasing by 50%. And na a call 4 cities 50 pesos. And no na anado beto so. And na first year 2017 budget here they call 9 cities. 2018, he had called 10 cities. This year, can say 15 cities. But the 8 years of NDC capitation only increasing by 50%. By year 8 years, no, you increase the capitation grant more than 100%. The next, school feeding. He is the worst since the inception of school feeding. He's the worst. Honestly, the shebo school feeding ho. Man pani bi ani wa obekwa. Obi a manifesto mo tro we will handle the school feeding to make our case better. No. On dey making specific promise say what the school feeding beko every rural community and all needy areas in Ghana. President Kofi ordinary school feeding by free power no. Now correct the school feeding is 600,000. Prof Mos 4 years. Or Konan Kwarai the school fee 1.2 million. Your mama free power, Nan Kwarai the school fee 1.6 million. President Kufuor 600,000. Professor Moss 600,000. Look when you're full 4 years, 600,000. Your mama full 4 years or the 400,000 in the account. And now you can say Kwarai the school fee 4 million. Now Nado, at the 8 years, no, I didn't Kwarai 2,400,000 in the account. Yes, near that 2 million or so, and then they pay. So, Mamma shall me boy, me. Your mamma share boss school fees about the boy for my atiso. On the bay introduce utility bill or investors.
Not about to have
me time as SRC president nearby, I negotiated it. We will pay, will not pay. Will pay. About Mema Breso. Then fancy you. I have the bill here. Because a letter, President Mama buying extra the brain. That be a me, you know.
Professor Jane.
No, Pogwajima, Minister of Education. Any summary of electricity bills for selected universities. But where ye, omo the brain, no much any be a kotia. Electricity Company of Ghana, Electro Voter House, payment of utility bills, University of Ghana. Where UCG4 and the Trode Command Vice Chancellor Ghana. And Vice Chancellor Ghana, no time be a president. Ne school na secretariat no. To some na professor IT and a president. Na secretariat no Legon. To much letter no command Legon. Date no ye to receive on the 20th March. But much letter no 17 March 2014. Nipo osan a friend K Ataforsen, acting director customer service. Dear sir, following the directive from the Ministry of Finance as per the attached letter, we would like to inform you that effective January 2014, you are to pay for all your utility bills. However, Ministry of Finance has agreed to make provision for the payment of all arrears as of December 2013. You are therefore requested to make the necessary arrangement to settle your electricity bills. Kindly contact the undersigned on the regional manager for Accra East Region, ECG, on telephone number this. Bills nini. Do we are university bill as okotia echo. Then you let away no. University of Ghana, nani bill for 1st January. 1,092,842 Ghana cedis 71 pesos.
As a balance, man, as almost be.
Now 10 billion 900 million 920 million. KUST. Now 829,000, which is 8.2 billion.
And then on better my students in the tree.
Better what they member University of Cape Coast. Now 244,066, 2.4 billion.
As I come back 3 billion.
Check you have to down know say will it follow for a semester because students in their bills month say check almost semester fee yanim say adie ya ba vice chancellor framing they are chere me come you on another letter ba where near setepe tro come ECG for say abayin tua utility bill to omo pe omo bills omo investors no and I omo gina so e tro we bre investors okay good ya kwatranse ya wo wana office vice chancellor frame me koya otiho director of finance tiho pro vice chancellor tiho university ECG director the director of electricity frame Mr. Ansa director of development omo gina tete be estate director nam so mkwaji makunya panyifo bi abobo tie tete yanim ECG Accra East directors Omoba we are negotiating how we are going to pay our fees, our bills. And yes, your mama and man of Pokwaji. I was going to make a tremor. Right? We sat. Yeah, yeah, bill our students. Now, beer, we are students, our hostel, are buying school.
Our campus.
Now, but you are 900 Ghana cedis as additional fee to your fees. 9 million it is canon. Yeah, near Hind, Bontino. Students are all here continuing to the Bontino. But you have 500 Ghana cedis because we use to library. We use to project our light to lecture theaters. You have 500. Or more at home, but you have 900. I started fighting this. Something to ask you because now, as MC say, those days, now they were expecting 3 universities to lead. KUST, UCC, Lagos. God, I can say for me, answer. Unfortunately for me, Legon SRC president NDC. KUSC president the NDC. Legon SRC president there, Mimi mate. On na newoye K2 North NDC candidate. Edem Agbana. Former deputy youth organizer. Maybe okay a UCC no Legon. They could not talk. No guy no okay dear friend Fuga Kokono. Kewa NDC. Na me kwam ye MPP ni.
Na no mo fighting.
Na students in there hwemani.
And almost so then I'm kafa.
They wouldn't talk. Hey, me say, Okuja to a black one inviting all leaders of institutions in Ghana.
That I know university.
No, you're deputy education minister. In charge of tertiary. On the Accra International Conference.
Yeah,
and you're quite say. Or be convincing why we should accept to pay the utility bill.
Or no be biafa honaka I win.
He was pushing it. Opa Obia Utebia Google. Okuja to on student utility. Or say a yes ye betua near starting a samarinum because ultimately or mine e de betua that could be beba ti enya ba yensum me fight ya ma one man or NDC panyini pa me boni din because we are critical some of the man who said e duro no a friend and assembly battler na me na UCC council he attacked me once so why am I so noisy everywhere talking like that yes meaning how it takes to generate 1 watt of electricity.
Pennymuno.
That is the question he asked me. Do I know how much it costs to generate one watt of electricity? All Kasana vice chancellor pharmacy. No, then start to be cool because you saw say, "Minya kwaya nka meka ho asem." Yeah,
okay.
Students paying for utility is the way to go.
Ablakwa. And then ne kasa sesano.
Me say wait. November 6, 2015.
And then ne kasa sesano.
To kuje to ablakwa na no wo push Ghana wo for say yensom na yentua utility bill yen fa no to ho hwe president mama promise Ghana for 3 inland ports in this manifesto. So obesi baako ewo Nkwanta. Obesi baako o Gambia number 2. No obesi baako ewo Boankra.
Se Boankra kwa komu ye free ya kono.
Me say wanya ho hwe the 3 no wanya krokra. Krokra o. 2020 manifesto no. That is why he was planning to take it to Wabili. And now what kind of 2016 no there. No what promise say obeye Boankra, obeye Nkwanta. What can say na when you Nkwanta. Dio Nkwanta, Boankra, Gambia number 2. You are no can no. He promised us fishing landing size 12, fishing ports 2, 1 year 1. I say fishing 53. For them member my you been through answer. Then be ya em must make kan sa keke. Page 50.
I'm for your David Boache Bono East Regional Secretary Nedin Komo na we chama utumi ka se bi se sa bono fo no de
fisheries. That you know. The NDC government will introduce the fishermen's life insurance scheme in Mountain Muscle. Also, but I call the next one. Construction of 2 fishing harbors at Elmina and Jamestown, and landing sites at Exim, Discoff, Mori, Fete, Manford, Winneba, Senyabreku, Teshi, Ada, Keta, Abotuase, and Germany, using part of the Chinese Development Bank loan.
Oh yeah.
1 year 1. Yeah, can say
Jamestown.
All the 14. Na do aye wie. We be Elmina. Nyame bo afiada. Senachi fiada. Na do be Jamestown. Fishing harbor.
You see? I come out.
But your mama tempted 1 cry. But today he's promising again. Do have me. Samiti way. Let me to me king kind. Etias me follow your mama that.
Where
you failed promises?
What be count?
Your mama promised. Na never dey tell the book as here when ne or no dey when ne dey. Nsem bi na make catch hwe. So we nipa bia say na make no. Ne wugi di na ade ye adwuma. Truly. Na Ghana post offices nyina akofam.
Ai, na gu enye se ko na gu.
Wonim. Your mama adwene a wo dey promise ye ne say. Ghana post office abu no nyina agu no. Ono be change any community radios. Na waye ho mobile money joints. Na waye ho na ECG and utility bill collection points. Sorry be ya ho be busy. The post office bet ma ko to electricity ho. Bet me akọ ji mobile money ho.
Bet me akọ kasa ho.
Bet me akọ kasa ho community radio. Ni ono no gidi no. And one we say how can say ya obi a ono no be ye post office page 68.
Ade David ye John Mahama no pay.
Obi be catch you say, oh, akon asema o kan dey oboa. Page 68 of NDC 2012 manifesto.
David Boache.
Metropolitan Municipal and District Assemblies. 1. Filing of existing vacancies in the existing MDAs and the staffing of the newly created ones. Conversion of post office buildings across the length and breadth of the country into community information centers and utility bills payment and money transfer collection points. You no kind no not doing no. And
I do credit so.
And Dr. Baumia obo ko ho. Ya convert in the post office samana ne post office for the near makwa manone. O pese o de ade ma no busuani wa manone a o de kwa akere ananum na akoduru. Ba ne Dr. Baumia adwuna ka ho bi o ne se. Ono na breso no. Obi ankodi line copy passport bi o. Because you only nyina ho. To do mobile money phone apply. Now the phone na tu ya wo ho na post office for the abrel. That's the level Baumia is taking Ghana's post to. The level your mama is taking to reset it as somebody want to me. Now person say
information center,
inquire community information centers, inquire utility bill payment points. That's the difference of the two we are talking about.
ECG for so many baby on John bills
na. Pension. Hona na me wono. Me ka say ninja no. President Mama promises obey pension ama kuafo nko a. the fishermen and mainstream farmers. Yeah, transit train president mama 4 years. One more pension so that page 58. I think what? Some of so nya adaji can be book na bo say. Oh mama no.
Me hokura dwiri.
Agricultural finance. Initiate a pension scheme for farmers as well as an agricultural insurance scheme to cover agricultural risk. When okay you? Then try many abri way so. In the new manifesto
2024 then.
2024 you know. Pension promising for farmers and fishermen ko want to me.
Ah want me anya no.
26. It said the Amagana in pay 26. Pension. Implement money a unique pension scheme for informal sector workers such as commercial drivers, commercial motorcyclists, Okada.
Okada show.
Okay. Commercial motorcyclists in bracket Okada. Small scale miners, farmers, fishermen, traders, market women, creatives and artisans. Artisans, you know, carpenters ka hon, plumbers ka hon, masons ka hon, welders ka hon, fitters nyina ka hon. What promise 2012 4 years ye to abama o se president.
Akuafo
nko awanyo. And now the akuafo na ka hon. Na say the odi Ghana bi obi adwuma bi a ye bia including obi a otwi moto nyina obema mo pension.
But my current manifesto no 2012 the any baby and all say teachers call rural areas no bema wo incentives be bo.
Is there? Emuso ha.
Ewi akire no wa ye o. Ba so de teacher dabere mu abese we.
Teacher ni bia obe accept postings. Akonkrom ketuam no. Waketua no mu 20% ye de be ma top up as incentive. Wanye da na wasan atworo.
So teacher dabere mu.
2012 or promises say obebo ama ye yi assembly ayi DC se beto be so aba. Wa mo ho da ye to aba ma no. And now wasan dia behim. Or promises 2012 so betu assembly man for ka. Wanye da and now wasan dia behim so betua assembly man for ka. But the difference are Ghana and Central for mu ye nya atwem no say. Obi on one your final authority so about implement this anema we nyina mu misa no. But Dr. Bawumia so president no plan to be anya ne de no. Ma me ma the next employment. Na no uni ma read your manifesto na me hunu ba bia obo number. Say adwuma we be fa do we. But Dr. Bawumia timi approve say MPP ba ba mu no. Na Ghana security service for nyina 49,914. Soldier for nka ho. Fire service, police, immigration, prisons. Adwuma for we. Na do over power 2017 7th January. No omododo nyina 49,914. Within 8 years. This is number near 86,234. And now do a bank one the 36,320. Almost double.
I double.
I feel the point of interest. 2016. Total immigration Ghana hanging out your mama buying fare 64.
Ah,
I'm telling you.
64.
Madam Sefo, I seen him for. I said no me catch no.
Yeah, but 84 was from torn at that time and then
omo ton akohin.
Recruitment no so mo ye no.
Unim. Na IMF freeze you know. Nti omo to be for 43 years na omo for security. Ti ansana obe fa bi no. Je say obe kire say achekwa no ye commander wo be kwai oko retirement. Ti ye promote to David akoye commander. David position abeda ho as bia this position inspector bishim and now you promote to ti ase beba abeda ho for recruit be for recruit one okay asia him for share meeting from no book in Japan so almost no only the omo now the only immigration school we have in Ghana I mean you so sa Samre jo mama free nkroma breso immigration school ba ko pa na e won Ghana ye asenfosu. Now the whole year last year yantemunka last 2 years yantemunka afi mo be fa nipa aduosia nine na asemi ensa no kurokura ni wa onye bi akura bi free ho asen north asen south asen central
omo na school no masase so
e wo mas do no mo kere Japan lead yo mo na omo ngi school no mfra ban sem after yo mo de a na omo nye ne nursing training and omo nim so omo man be nya so mfa so asen na me ka kire we then this government came by Dr. Baumia first security activity no call kate sold for renovation of the whole school buildings are yesi no honya agro fi say ya ban yi bayi not a single year and for immigration less than 600 not a single year your year be for 1,200 but unim nan ye then say na do aban say immigration school mienu aka ho ne ba ko te pa santiman mu ha na ba ko eastern region na ye omiensa ba ye ba ban mu na Ghana nyina immigration school ye ba ko pe eno ane asimfo so fire service free bro nyina breso but fan kroma breso a be si jo mama breso Ghana fire service training school nyina na ye ba ko pe teshi ene ye 9-4 dia on kantanya bi wungu north east anya bi chebi anya bi tis aban yes afi bi akura bi amfa 100 anya 400 yan si school no say e be man na be white elephant say ye person is school keke ni e penti man hu say fire service for college wa ha this all ye babunu na mpanyin from ye no way promise wa today as we talk in the MPP manifesto Dr. Baumia promise yen say as head of security in terms of their board or council or chairman on watanasi one near mamiensa human resource this year ye ka say adwuma efo no 86,000 but the omo can say obia be my numbers bi within the 4 years of Dr. Baumia every year bia on for 5,000 ka ho 4 years into 2028 no Dr. Baumia say ne commitment obefa mabunu nko with security service police fire immigration prisons 20,000 stated black and white in the manifesto black and white the mama babunu east or say in their manifesto I've read all man hunu ba bi ewo but say ne verbal or say police in ko be add 25,000 but the records of the NDC in 8 years in security service and 20,000 15,000
so better than way
tio tina make say yenwe enye ntokwa hwe say won wa be dim fie nwotwe first 4 years as vice president the next 4 years as president security for amofo omo nyina nru 15,000 o de emfa no 50 ye mo 20 de enka say omo ba no 2009 no na Ghana security nyina ye 20,000 no omo de bi be kan
so far 20,000
yes nay wo promise one service 25,000 wa bra a full service a whole year of any 64 ena nia ehu ne say emra ono fa 64 ne say Wontumi nya nyina no na o se Ghana payroll e bloated as in what I say
Spanish capability trade my forecast
o se Ghana sky di trade my forecast no dodo Samra work na security for 44,000 na security for 86,000
you better what you aka
which was the which you emra work na Ghana teachers less than 150,000 and now you can say Ghana teachers bro 400,000 emra work no na health service workers in Ghana around 100,000 and now you can say omo bro 250,000 tie me ayam hihie wa say ade na papa ye the capitation grant gi ano 450 pesos eno kra Wontumi ntua all kono de ka more than 300 billion cedis na now the capitation grant ye 15 cedis na ebeja no na nkura no so akomani
right abuja for David Boache Bono is regional secretary jawajo na chama Wontumi o prophet a was a keneka me ko na azko jempaye abed fokuo wa ha fokuo ti say
me just well bro
na David defend 1 or 2 ade
Asem no say ushia de say na kan.
Say also obro ho bi wo hafo.
Oh, de de ya na ya ne phone so. Say de ni guitar ma ya na ne phone so. Yemfa books ni.
I'm looking for a time wa ho. Menya kwambafo abronya wa ha. Na menya David Boachi wa ha. Na menya your friend say abronya wa ha. Na me the original chairman. Uzechere what? That dear. Kenya Victoria's wallahi.
And I call Ahafo.
Okay.
Yene incoming vice president. Napu, Dr. Napu. Oboy Jumayi. And then Nona Asare Mami say I have to pass it before I go back to Accra. Because there were some statements he made that were very emphatic. The NDC has started this Galamsey agenda. And they are even prescribing say we should shoot and what kill. And on say I have also there because of New Montino. And yet they are small scale mining Kakra. And I want to stand on this your biggest platform. Na yemma Galamsey yes nyina to say. But Mahmoud Baumia yeba panda pobo ni chidom no. They are very emphatic. They are not going to shoot and kill any Galamsey. Oh yeah, o small scale mining here. Emrana Ediabana is very clear. Say it should be 100 meters away from any water body. That is very emphatic. Now the Mahmoud Baumia they say manifesto about mining and they say the backbone of this economy is going to be by these miners. Because you go for oil no. Sa Bank of Ghana purchasing or gold purchasing program no. Ebe boa be strength ya me si deny dey. Ai kesi. Aside that was the gold news abe bo si di na chi dom. Ama na timi agina pintin. It the next Dr. Mahmoud Baumia economy no. Small scale miners no ehun ba be hia pa enu nti e na oba be bie bank ebe mo madwuma na dey. Akoso. Sa agenda na ye fall a trap. Going to 2020 election omode ba na ye galamsey excuse me yes ye fight here de ye wie na omrenze obin ho
kwakubu ahe no munam
kwakubu ahe Dr. Obin afa minerals commission boss afa chire na afi omo say sa de ne ntomu bi ye ka chire omo ne sa old NPP no sa 2008 NPP na otimi flip omo ye NPP nya bi ni o David one de mineral David aye wa pe book mienu elie mienu wa ye NDC for knows no ye NDC for knows no compare no kama so what you say o compare no kama you know you see enura mi di Dr. Napoechi na mi hu say NPP presidential candidate they don't make mistake when they are choosing their running mates. Here say we keep saying that they are perfect pair. And to tell you what, I am for a was a war half. There's no difference between half and Asante region. A pair. Omunina sum sikeja. Na you run a pokra drew hona. Oh, koto atel hinano. And nam say I am for no who say, Kofi, Napo, say Nana Papa na ye bema. You are by your bar and go to midi. Akonyano. Omo manan kutumpo. Obia make sure say omunwo tunfo animase. I'm telling you. Every single statement from Nobeko Edeko kwapon Edeba ayomso Edeba fa ho ye de banka sem ebe hwidiem obia ahemfuni nyina
fanu asi wonum kwapon de na asi wonum na ma David Fenwe
oh ese even de senya wonwon but me gina ho ka kire o mu plain say you see
Denisi
ye wo parliamentary candidate and as MP awatena so 16 years honorable Amponsa ene ne ko 2004 entokwasi honorable George Boache yes a candidate o ene ne be call from 2008 2012 2016 ni nyina entokwasi am ye twitwa bi nsa de bitum 2020 ye ko fa different candidate ni akobi entokwasi ema wo se party ni pick up so what you say mini odisi poku amiana ne call primary so by omo ya ade wo kwapo ena ntokwasa ya de ekusi but I'm sitting on this platform and telling them say me Captain Kudaba
and so the security experts
say NDC was na for South campaign a yebekui yebese no omo kono boko so omo de hwibiem na omo kreti ene meham biem a mimi kwakufu kwa blakwa me gina me papa Captain Koda tumi so e de curfew ato omo so no mo nya campaign was na for South bi I'm telling you
na tumi now
me woni baby am ye adwuma
so they were report them so ye adwuma
okay eduru ha bi
support nye na security
oh dear eduru ha bi me say ye be make sure so omo nya campaign wo constituency because it's
oba brom kasa
ye be bro mama omo move step bi because tima mu fo agura ye die wunua ye niam nsia ne wom eye de wo benya de wunua bi benya de okuro benya so what you say de o mansin o district benya de o region benya ena de o man ni nyina benya ye nsia militi we menya mfaso bebre nipa bebre nya mfaso bebre obia no obet maga so nya free SHS so mfaso obia no obet maga se ni nua bi nya ayini so aban we so mfaso oba mansin ni mu a he nya agenda 111 yesi okuku so what you say ye nya ambulance akwan a ye yi over 13,000 ye nya bi ya sa de drip aba piso emfaso ba biem na mansini na efrena sunafo sa na obia mansina wo hweme no pa o ye bi ye ne wa have crowd ya Saturday ye senya regional benefit ye create region amaye ye yemu amenities ye the stem ye system ya converting because ye nya region ya convert wo krodi ya ye university to what ya say omo amuni nyina unia ade ba biem pa na aka ene mansia nti eto aba se wo de wo benya de wo nua benya de wo man benya de wo district benya de wo region ene wo man nyina so benya no ni nyina da ho pato so ati ase wotimi aba betena so wotimi amwa ye de he aban we buy esunafo South ene ahafo ni kokoro rehabilitation programs have $500 million you know mokoje ye no ye ni nyanya 1D1F President Kufuor ba to ba ko a okono say I think that right after the 2020 election, Obama was, after 2020, me buy munyanya 1D1F there. Yeah, the Cocoa Reputation Program, the beba. Now, I buy 1D1F. Can you imagine, say, you try Cocoa ni bigui. If I reading labs, Marco 7,000. So 7,000 I fire. Near Tuya Obia ka 500 cities. So no one on F no. So what the price 500 cities nearby 7,000. I mean, now 35 billion. 35 billion bosumi bia no na abam kukuru 35 billion e de ba district wo e betua egu nkofo account ekawa enu no LFC 2000 no e na 20 I think 2022 enu no msa ya de ne sa akofa brode edua e sa ba no so fa nipa 800 a omoji close to 1000 e beji as high as 1,500 3,000 e wo ho e no so wo no beko
right
so what you say
it is omoji hwe
I know there me kind of cry because yeah to enim say nyame boa the tomu ba umia we ne a asumdue gu na ye enjoy wo so na fosa no na beto aso so what you say
right
say and from aboni bi bo na kodi awuo de ne 24-hour discotheque ne ba be se niema wo ho no mo a mimi ntimi ntina sankore bi
eno aye Albert Fokuo David ba so wo bibia
me de say mi ru na
dia mama juma meto aso
2012 yeah na bia na obi fufuro so abetro be bisa 20 make 2012 because mra president Mahama de nanum sembe to ye ni
agana for to abama no
gitum to abama no tini o ka so be ye bia no it's a 22 what do you mean for 2016 manifesto njaje no in fact page 55 cash crops cocoa president Mahama promises say obehwe say Ghana betimi process 60% of our cocoa 60%. Okono. Nani obeto so eye cocoa processing factory a Ghana haya ni wompa wamko wagu no.
Wagu wanko.
Ti na cocoa aye process in Ghana ha enu 20%. So, what the sa aboro na mane na ho.
What about 2024?
2024 NDC manifesto page 29. Rapid industrialization for jobs. Establish cocoa processing factories in cocoa growing regions such as Western North, Eastern, Central, Ashanti, Bono East, Ahafo, Volta, and Oti regions. So you'll be young kind of one, just one. About how many regions? Western 1, Western North 2, Eastern 3, Central 4, Ashanti 5, Bono 6, Bono East 7, Ahafo 8, Volta 9, Oti 10. Your mama is promising not less than 10 cocoa processing factories.
Why?
Wabra promising one to me anye.
They also be good.
Nia one kura na ebo man no ye be na completely dead. Na do aban na san kope bosia be che one kuma ye pagya ne bio. This a na your mama be ka kire me say me hwe ne manifesto we mu. Na wa promise say obesi cocoa processing nya factories. Yanko the next one.
Na yempon.
Adeɛ baako a meyam hyehye me paa sɛ Ghanafoɔ ante na bɛgyina so to aba ma deɛ ɔmaama ɛbɛyɛ me ya paa na ɔman no daakye bɛbrɛ hwɛ sɛ ɔka sɛ deɛ ɔmaama ɛkɔ no ɔsɛ Ghana ka nyinaa yɛ sɛ mpɛ sɛ wo a woka ne yɛde yɛ adeɛ bi
figure ne
120 billion ne bɔ a okay
ɛnna ɔmo sɛ akɔ soro paa o
ɔmo sɛ nnɛ yɛka yɛ 760 billion menim paa na mebɛkyerɛ wo adeɛ firi sɛ nana ado ba yi sika a wɔde awura nwoma sua mu nkoa
ɛboro mahama
ɛboro kaa na maama de a yɛbɛto so Ghana sɛ nambere so wɔkɔ nyinaa nti sɛ ndc ni kɔ gyina baabi ka kyerɛ sɛ mpp foɔ bɛyɛ ɛboro kaa ne nneɛma a ma bɛhunu sɛ bɛ nneɛma nketenkete a ɛwɔ dɔmaama ani so no nyɛ na ɛwɔ nana ado ne Dr. Bawumia ani so o meka kyerɛ under ndc na afi biya budget a yɛtwa kɔ Ministry of Education na yɛ 6.5 billion nhwɛ ne yie kura no 6.9 billion NDC under your mama 6.9 billion
budget allocated
ska wura ngomasua mu pa 6.9 billion na do bedru yi education nkoa every year ska ekom 18.5 billion
times 3
the sise ye bayi scan na do aban de ewura education mu kwan 129 billion Ghana cedis
more than besian and this for say
scan na Ghana di nyina ye beto so no scan ye de ewura nwasua mu nko abro sa aka no so ti say NDC ni hwe 120 billion say hey modi Ghana ka do 760 billion we de ebe dey ye wuo ye ntumi o omo na niam nketenkete wo omo ni so ye ba na Ghana economy size 250 billion Ghana nyina wo ton a enne edu 1 trillion Ghana cedis na do abai
abisafo ye pon na yakoni din e David Boache Oyebunu is regional secretary foko yapon say
Mr. 24-hour economy me wo assemble ko peka
1 minute per
1 minute per
I see way to the trust
yen kan no krenkyere yo me hwe analysis a me nua David eye na me hwe eniema a omo atwere wo mo ayi ni mu a so no ready temahabo customs ne saa ne manema ni nyina achemkwa me ni umienu ye bitima kantam say discotheque even this 24-hour discotheque even this election omo ntimi create more than 5,000 jobs through that 24-hour economy he obatama port si amede ho na me adwuma edu anadwo custom officer bi efe no mozongo obeba no waje na tade esi wonom me say short collection obetwa wo no
ane den
sa wa ebia wo niema no wo de aba na wo sika wo se wutua no anso na bia ya hwe won krata ni ahwe niema ni ehu ne frɛ ye mu akotua bia so ye frɛ ne short collection na correct customer officers wo mani abro mugu wo mo ye adwuma 24 sa bro na bia mozongo na America na fe no wo Kofi
otu agene short
collection wo ye 24 hours no e wo hodada MPS does not rest any Sunday any Saturday any Friday every day is a working day
but I say
ukoba bia me sectors na no obobo no me wunu ba bia afa ni e ba na 24 hours so what you say
you foko wie wo amenka bibi nchiro and I make us say NDC for na supporters so mo read the manifesto no bo say mo panyini no dada o rate da bia make us say we are all the 276 constituencies in Ghana now from one well developed to the least developed 276 one last 70 MPs ni nyabo so mo NDC fo saa areas no nyina 24-hour economy to be nyadwuma ho opa ne yete hey yam fashion to my mu ha 47 constituency NDC kura 9
drop on so
asomase kyerɛ me factory ɛwɔ new adubiase na adwuma ɛwɔ new adubiase a wo de MPP for yɛn pebi your mama ɛmfa NDC for nko abɛbɛ to mind 24 hours
ɛso nko disco na disco crib do
adwura se kyerɛdumase kyerɛ me a single adwuma ɛwɔ adwura se kyerɛdumase a wo de NDC for nko amfa yɛse kyena yɛfiri ase 24-hour economy ɔmbɛtumi ayɛ bi kɔ sɛ kyerɛ from place drop on so na kɔ kyerɛ me adwuma ɛwɔ hɔ a ni NDC for listing no manifesto yi mu ni enka ho adwo mama na ankasa na ni gye nti wode aka ho nyina no kyerɛ ni wardrobe so ne mpatamu anurofi area ya be 24 hours economy ba de opa ho ba bia ya betimi ankasa nka hade kura ye try bia be
asonse
eno kura nka ho opa na asonse alaba fa ho anadwo
se ni pedi ho
wi ho sika nyina
na kyerɛ ayi Bantama High Street Osu Oxford Street kɔrɛ sɛ na hɔteɛ na hwɛ sɛ aban dwuma dodoɔ sɛ na ɛwɔ hɔ a Bantama High Street
ɛsɛ disco
every Konfanoche runabout ekosi
Abepo Junction
kyerɛ me Ghana aban adwuma ɛwɔ hɔ a ɔbɛn 24 hours
amsa for my pona yankoda ho from yaba beto na dia dia fa kora me dia David Boate o tere ka bet foko tere kam ni Kofi Asare from Maxim kwa na me no mpremu na foko na fe so no aso de boka tem se na poso de bae bosse ba e wo MC na fe asigina kam na chi me am wo fa ase Eugene so e wo MC ni achim kwa na Kofi Asare